Hello everyone, and welcome to my crew plays Swords of Gargantua. This is the second recording I've done of this, because apparently I forgot to check if the red button, the red fucking light was there to tell me that I was recording. Anyway, Swords of Gargantua is as close as to Dark Souls you can get, is what I was told when I first got it. And I bought it, and I can kind of see how that makes sense, but I also kind of see that it isn't Dark Souls at all, and I'm not talking about the dark setting, because this one doesn't have that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the fact that Dark Souls combat is what made it a teeny bit difficult. The slowness of your movements. Your movements aren't slowed in this. Actually, most of the time, weapons do not have weight to them. The ones that do are the only ones that have weight to them. You can swing a sword as fast as lightning, but you can't do it with a mace. And yes, I've tried many times to show that. Anyway, another thing I wanted to address, last VR video, the aspect ratio was off. I can't fix that. And now okay, and this is the thing I got from my last recording. This is going to be the first recording. I'm gonna do 2 separate recordings for this. Probably, maybe 4 if they end up being as long. But, I want to actually show you a neat little weapon. I'm gonna get all versions of it. These are the lightsabers. These are an event weapon, which I participated in the event long before it was actually over. Let me back up. Okay, that was... what in the ever-loving hell? Okay, these seem to have better throw range. I can't do force choke. Anyway. If you can get some hits off, okay, these seem to be quite decent. I made the mistake of not buying one. Oh. Give me. Anyway, I just wanted to show this because these are quite cool, and you could get them before the event was over in the main game, and I'm assuming they're keeping them. And it seems that their benefits are... they deal more damage when enchanted. They're quite bad otherwise. Gonna see their durability. Their durability seems quite low. Which makes sense, they're lightsabers. I mean, it doesn't make sense, they're lightsabers. What the fuck? Can't enchant it when broken. Okay, fine. And then you have to wait for it to repair itself. Anyway, that's a different mechanic I wanted to try. But, oh, neat. If they're broken, they still do maximum damage. That's quite cool. They do maximum damage if broken still. Needs to be fixed. The idea is broken weapons don't deal any damage. I mean, they deal 1 damage per hit, but, like, nah, anyway. But what I was going to do is I was going to do... one run through the floor dungeon. By the way, this is a roguelike game, so you go through a dungeon, you get coins, you spend those coins on upgrades and weapons and such within the dungeon, and you do things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell the weapons that I just got in that run. Keep that, sell these. Yes, there are shurikens in there. Do not use them unless you are really good at timing throws. Because they are horrible. I think the only reason the lightsabers are any good at that is because the lightsabers, it's supposed to be forced users, so you have a better time gap. But with shurikens, it's not like that. I'm actually not going to spend any money on upgrades. These are my upgrades, so I'm not going in with much, just 4 to strength attack strength, defense, and HP, which isn't a lot, as you can see. My health used to be 500, and now it's 660. It's not a lot compared to the other upgrades, but I mainly focus on these three down here. More money, shop discount for upgrades, and leveling. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these weapons away, and I'm actually going to sell them again. Hold on. I don't mean for this to take forever, but you know. Sell. And what I'm going to do, I'm basically going to do what dojo mode does. Dojo mode, basically, there's no save file. You just go through the dungeon with randomized gear out in the open, probably scaled to level up based on the floor. In this one, it is a bit more linear. Floors do not change, but it is somewhat different each time. Weapons are scaled to the floor, and you get money. That's what I want to do, because what I'm going to do afterwards is I'm going to use my main gear to fight. And over there's the sword, over there's a shield. I actually need to head straight for the sword. I don't particularly use a shield. I like using double-bladed swords, and I want to get the 3 guard achievements for this. And you do start each round with the exact same number of throwing knives, regardless if you used any. But I wasn't trying to aim there. I was trying to aim for the wall. I aimed for the back wall, apparently. That's why throwing things is such a bitch. I think I found the solution to throwing things. Hold on. No, that was. Nope, still bad. I can't find the solution. It doesn't exist. And behind me is level 2. I do not like skipping floors, because that means less money. Also less equipment. I don't know if it affects level. I'm pretty sure it does. It does. And by affect level, what I actually mean is Stop circling me, you fucker! Stop it! Stop it! Die! Nothing. Oh, and there is a ooh, hold on. Destroyer sword. Let me show you this. Look at that beauty. You can one-hand it, but as you can see, it's not working too well. And it also does half damage. But when two-handed, it does maximum. I do want to eventually do a Beat Saber a Beat Saber video, but I don't know anything about what's. I lost my sound. Okay, there's only one left. I lost my sound. I don't know if it's going to affect the recording or not. Oh, my weapon broke. Fool! I have a second weapon. Pro tip, carry multiple weapons, just in case one breaks. And Judgment. Yay, gambling! Oh, my sound's back. And I get movement speed. See, unlike an actual roulette wheel, you know what you're gonna get eventually, right before it happens. Really hope that sound difference doesn't affect the recording. Now, in the last video, I actually talked about how I am the only one in the entire world who doesn't get motion sick from VR for some unknown reason. But that is not entirely true. It is true I do not get sick or motion sick, or I don't feel I do feel dizzy, but not in the way of, oh god, the room is spinning, but more in the way of I have a hard time keeping my balance, and I have that normally in IRL already. It's kind of it's already a problem. Let's just make it worse. God damn it, I shouldn't have spent the money. I should have looked at what was here. Probably gonna get a bad knowing my luck. Oh, nope, strength. I'm actually gonna get the best one out of here. Combo boost is quite good, but attack strength is not situational, so you can use it whenever. Combo boost, those green circles, those are combo markers. Ooh, I got this. I don't need you no more. You know what? I don't need you anymore. There we go. So I can parry with this and do large sweeps with this. I'm not really good about using my enchanted meter though. Come on. Come at me, you sons of bitches. Next one. Over here. Damn it. Come on. You can also... Uh-oh. There we go. You can do this as well. Sadly, as you can see, it is quite difficult to do. I mean, if you're careful about it, probably would be better I do it that way anyway. Nope. And yes, this one. This one will lead me straight to floor 8. That will lead me to like 10 or something, or 9. The one behind me will lead me super far in, but at the cost of a random debuff, which is not good. Sometimes it's useless, sometimes it's detrimental. See? Come on. Attack me! Now I'm great at parrying. Holy shit. Put it away. Get more attack boosts. Yes! I'm gonna hit like a truck. Nothing behind me. Just keep going. That was my fucking ban. Yes. The better I do on the level, the more money I make. I really hope I'm not making anybody sick with my jittery movements. Not on my hands. My hands are an entirely different problem. Part of it's tracking, part of it's the intense amount of caffeine that I drink. I'm talking about my head. Like, I really hope I'm not making anybody sick with my very sharp movements. Tell me in the comments, like, if you get sick from this. Like, I'm actually concerned. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was close. I'm surprised I'm getting this without taking any hits. Like rank A, I don't really ever get that. No, never mind, I took damage. I don't know how. I'm tempted to now get the lightsaber. I don't like the lightsaber, but it is a high damage weapon if you enchant it, and that's the catch. I don't like the catch. I just use this now. I know I have, like, my base weapons, but, like, come on. Come on. Okay, I guess I can't enchant it while I'm in the fucking void. Can I? There we go. I almost did it. Look at them. Look at them damage. Heal. Uh-oh. Okay, looks like it's time for Plan B. Actually, Plan C. Crap. I don't care that he hits me with the kick. It's not like it deals a lot of damage. Woo! Uh-oh. I don't know why I just chose movement speed over health. Oh, I can't heal it because I'm already at full health. I think I figured out how to throw weapons better. Don't throw it overhand, throw it from the side. I actually want to test if this is good. Let me test that. Crap. Oh my god. I'm so gonna die because of my own stupidity. Okay. Parrying is not the way to beat these guys. You have to beat them over the head with a really heavy weapon. Otherwise, you actually will take more damage than it's worth. Okay, give me healing. A lot of healing. I'll be fine. Look at that. So much good health. Good health. Long life. Hey, level 2 weapon. Let's not use you. Let's use you. Look at that. It's not as long as the longsword, but it'll work. And obviously, you want the level 2 greatsword. Look at that. A nice shine. It's not rusted anymore. It's gonna cut through you like butter. Actually, that's inaccurate. This thing doesn't cut through you. I make it a very good point in Dark Souls that when you use an Ultra Greatsword, you don't cut through things. You slap them. Oh my god. Stop. Stop. Oh my god. Hide behind the pillar. Oh crap. Really? Look at that. Does 105 damage as opposed to the couple thousand it was doing earlier. I mean, not 1,000. It was doing like 500. These guys are actually quite difficult to beat. But if you have as many strength buffs as I do, you would be able to beat it quite easily. You hit like a fucking truck. Look at, I also move like, ooh, yes, battle axe. Normally I wouldn't care about these because I would have a better weapon, but this is what I got. Really? Shit. Oh, okay, and that's why these things are hard to beat. The Black Knights, the White Knights don't do any special moves. The Black Knight has the special move where he basically takes his weapon and he's like, but this one does a fucking dash towards you, and your immediate reaction would be think, oh, go backward so that you can attack when he's done. And no, because apparently that thing has the range of a fucking bow and can hit you whenever. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video. I will do a second one with me using my main equipment, which is it's not much different than what I was using before. I was basically using 2 long swords. One that's level 3 and +2, and one that's level 2 +3. They deal basically the same damage. Actually, I can show you this real quick. And I have quite a bit of money too. So this thing will do a max of 120 damage, and this will do a max of 140. And I could just pair the medium. Actually, hold on. I never actually tested how much damage this thing does. And yes, it matters for damage, not parrying. Okay, actually, this is a better weapon. It matters for damage, not parrying, because no matter how hard I hit this thing, it will always do a max of 50 damage. So it cuts it down by like 65%, I think 70 actually. There's also the katana, which this is a decent two-handed weapon as well. I wish they made it so it was one-handed, but you know, it's two-handed katana. It does 210 as opposed to the greatsword, which does 300. The reason the katana is a decent weapon is because the katana does a lot more damage, multiplicative, exponential damage against weak points. It also says it's a thrusting weapon, but from what I saw, it doesn't seem to reach higher than 210, unlike the rapier, which does much more than its intended purpose. I am going to stop rambling and say goodbye. Thank you for watching, and I will be with you in another Swords of Gargantua episode, going through it with my maximum gear, which will take quite a bit longer than when I got through that. I got like to what? Floor 20? I've gotten to floor 50 with these things.